Welcome everybody, let's hope this works. The first time I had it going up on YouTube, turns out where I was streaming wasn't exactly cohesive to actually uploading the things. And doing as a stream just generally wasn't that smooth. It kept stuttering out and all this stuff. So, I'd like to introduce you to Minecraft, Feed the Beast version, Fear of the Dark. Found on Curse and FTB Launcher. Just go ahead and search Fear or Fear of the Dark. It's made by M1 Jordan, and right now there's a couple people on YouTube or on Twitch that actually stream it. Vash505 has been doing a little bit of it. I'd like to make a YouTube Let's Play series of it, just because it's a little different than any other Feed the Beast pack I've played so far. So right now I'm going to go ahead and create a new world. We'll just call this Fear of the Dark Let's Play. And I'm going to leave it on survival for at least this playthrough, because you'll find that dying is easy in this mod pack. For the seed, let's do beer 45. What you can also do, it's similar to the Project Ozone mod pack, where you can do Garden of Glass. Now it's also a lot harder, because this mod pack doesn't have twerking for trees or anything, so you're stuck around waiting for that first tree to go forever. So we're just going to do world type default. No cheats, no bonus jets. Structures, sure, if they're there. But selected this seed a while ago. It seems to be a pretty good one. It's at least easy in the start, as you'll see. As soon as it loads up, you'll kind of understand what I'm talking about. And here we go. So, spawns you in. Not a bad spawn. J, that's not what I need. I need M for Mac. Looks like we're here. Slime Island. Nice little island. But you'll notice, everything is black. Now you know why it's called Fear of the Dark. So, right now you see we have two things. An interdiction torch and a quest book. Nothing else. We'll see that there's some cool fancy stuff, but we'll get into that later. I'll just go ahead and put this torch down right now, and I'll explain a little bit more about it later. But open up the quest book. There's intro pages. Epic text goes there. Again, hardcore mode not on. We have reputation. 91 quests. So let's just go starting out. Not that one. Keeps going to that one. I don't know why. Do you fear the dark? Maybe you should. Take this rod of light. Don't lose it. You need diamond to craft it. That's never fun. So, it's a freebie. So now we're going to go 8 of any type of log. Will satisfy this quest requirement. So this is a rod of light from Invisiblites, and I'll explain how it works real quick. Get enough close to blocks so that you can see it up in Wayla. Right click. All of a sudden lights up. What's that? Shift right click, you can actually see these blocks. And that's why the mod pack is called Invisiblites, because it places invisible lights. Get it? So right now I'm going to go ahead and hit F7. We'll run around, do some of that stuff that you do. Get rid of all the yellow X's. And I should be right back. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up. I'm only just doing this half the island for ease sake, because I kinda want to leave this half the island not lit up. We'll talk about that later. I want to do some testing on some things first, but we'll leave that the way it is right now. We'll just come back over here. I have, I think, 3 trees over here that I can deal with, so I'm going to go ahead and cut down some of this stuff. Coconut blocks. Always gets you a sapling and a coconut. It's pretty nice. Yay for getting wood. Just because of an OCD. break the leaves, because they don't break real fast on their own. You never know. I might get an extra sapling, that kind of helps. If I see one down there anyway, so I'll make 3. And that's a jungle sapling, I think, so I can actually plant it in dirt, where these coconut saplings I actually have to plant on sand and grow all wonky. So right now, just going to use this rod of light to cut down this tree. The rod doesn't have any durability or anything, so feel free to use it as a weapon. I think it gives you like, what was it, 2, 3, 4 attack. Oh, I guess they changed that. It used to have an attack modifier on it. Might lose some of these pieces of wood, but I should get enough to get 8, which definitely get us started. As you'll see, some of the first quests to do is get started up in Tinkers, because you definitely need those tools. This Modpack does have the tools that if you craft them normally, they have a much lower durability, I believe. Like if you make a stone pickaxe, you only get like 63 uses, maybe it's 5 uses. I keep getting lost between some of these hard quest packs to do some of the weird interactions with the basic tools to get you to go to Tinkers. So just going to clean up a little bit, get like a little starter base going out. I always like to clear out this row of sand for some reason, don't know why. Alright, so go ahead in our quest book, we at least have 8 wood. Pick the center one, because that's always best. Now make a crafting table and 2 chests. Go ahead and, either that wood crafting table. I definitely like the Tinker's crafting table a lot more. And 2 chests. And 1 extra wood. Fire or something. Middle chest again. And go ahead and do Tinker Tools, because I definitely don't have 47 or 48 wood to get a full thing of wooden armor, even though that's going to come in handy. So, this is a little buggy. You'll see that it requires a tool station, stencil table, and a pattern, or the tools, part builder, that's what I mean. So you need all 3 of those. It's a little weird because it doesn't come up saying that you need the parts chest, but that's because we get it as a reward from the quest that we're doing right now. And that's something nice that Jordan added in, because that saves a bunch of wood from being used in the beginning. Because when you plop all these down, you can see that it gives you the full set of patterns already, so you don't even need these blank patterns until you get the tool boards upgraded. Alright, just going to stick those in there. Yep, I forgot something. And just plant that, we'll do it later. Ooh, that's a good one. So basically with the reward bags, what I've noticed is it just gets a bunch of seeds. Food, seeds, everything seems to be food orientated at least, from what I've noticed so far. I'll stick them in the road there too. Go ahead and use these heart canisters. We're just going to start giving us orange hearts. And now it's time that I show you, on the right hand side, you can see a couple of things. The map, the difficulty meter, which that'll be talked about later, and then 2 other things, that eyeball which measures sanity, and that bottle which measures hydration. Now, if you go to the quest book, you can see you'll need to stay hydrated by either drinking out of a bottle, and some crazy things at once, but bottled water works. But for now, you can go down empty hand, or click on water, just drink, and give you dehydration for a little bit, but it'll save your butt in the pinch. What I'm going to do right now is probably just eat one of these sandwiches though. And let's just keep going on with quests. Get some stone at least right now. So, you'll need flint together coal and copper. Vanilla tools can be crafted but offer no mineability benefit. So stone pick can only mine stone, iron pick cannot iron below. So that's what I was talking about earlier. So right now, let's go ahead and just make what it wants. One pickaxe head, 2 stone heads, 2 axe heads. Then needs 1 binding, which doesn't matter what I do, and 4 tool rods. So I didn't do that very effectively at all. But after we do that, satisfied, you can do a whole set of wood, stone. It's just how you want to do it. Flint, easiest for the heads. Make sure you do wooden handles so that you have flint left over to repair the stuff with. So now we actually need to make pickaxe, hatchet, shovel, and medic. No special names or anything. Put these in the slots. And we have our first set of tools. Go and claim that. Now, next quest. Clay, mining stuff. I don't know why aluminum isn't unlocked right away. Even though you can mine it with flint. It's a little confusing. Let's go ahead. Get some of the most abundant resource. So we need 32 cobble. Let's just go ahead and get that. Ooh, more seeds. Alright, let's get started. I'm just get a stairway going down. Just light as often as you can because it's unlimited, which is great. It's a very weird mod, especially since this is the first time I've seen it. It seems to be very useful. So we'll probably just aim at getting that 32 cobble right away. Enough to make a furnace. And a set of some stone tools. I think we'll want a stone pick instead of this flint pick so we can just start leveling it up. Some of the modifiers that you can have on it is that it gets plus mining level. And you won't need flint to keep repairing it. Now, charged. And you'll see that that requires obsidian mining level. A little ridiculous, and that's a little bit more than I thought I'd buy. But let's just go ahead and put some lights up at every block, makes it nice, so that nothing can spawn. You'll see that you need some pretty good mining tools, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll get there. And yeah, if you do hold shift click and light it up, you'll definitely see that it looks very weird, and it definitely looks like you're standing on an island with a bunch of yellow dots on it from the minimap. But, you know, nothing you can really do there. So, while we are here right now, I probably want to talk about this interdiction torch. You're going to be running into a lot of things, especially when you're mining, only because Jordan thought it would be fun, and when Jordan thought it would be fun to have silverfish in this mod, the Modpack. So, you know how silverfish work. You break a block, and then as long as you don't kill it within a certain amount, it calls all its friends, and you get pretty overwhelmed, especially if you're down like a pit, digging straight down. That's never fun. So you can do dev null with this, which pretty sure you can just put the cobble in somehow. I forget. Do you have to do this? I can't remember. We'll get to that later. Because I clearly don't remember. Let's go ahead and do more food. Let's go ahead and put all the seeds in there. Get our weapon back out because it has 6 attack damage. That's the best that we got right now. Flip pickaxe is halfway leveling up. Yeah, the torch. So, EMC. It's expensive. It's the only torch you're going to get from what I'm aware of. But, it's better than every other torch because it repels monsters. And once we get the monsters, I can actually show you that it puts up pretty much like a 4x4 force field around the torch. So you have a radius of 4 blocks that things will get like pushed away by imaginary wall. Definitely helps because you will be able to see like that thing right over there. And it repels pretty much any minion or monster. Now, this map also has things like demon pigs and things that you'll just see a pig and you'll be like, aw. And you know, you'll probably want to pet the pig or something, but it'll go and it'll just start eating you. So the torch helps because you can definitely sort out what's real, what's not. So let's go ahead and open this up. Let's go ahead and just make the furnace right now. Because we'll want to start getting on that. Cook up some sand. Getting some those bottles. Just do 3. It's easy enough. 2 planks or 2 wood, even though that's inefficient. I'll cook up 3 of anything. It's easier than turning everything into sticks and doing it too. So right now, just going to go ahead and go over and light these up before I cut them down. Probably be doing that in a little bit, but it just helps me out. So like I said, feel free to play with me. The seed will probably be in the description. Go ahead and take this glass. Go over, make 3 glass bottles. All you do, take a glass bottle. Right click, fill them with water. Now what you'll see is that you fill them with saltwater bottle and if you drink it, you'll actually get the same dehydration debuff. So what we're going to do is turn these into sticks. Put the sticks in. You smelt the saltwater bottles in the furnace. And they'll come up as fresh water. And it's easiest just to do it. It's 2 sticks, 1 thing, it won't hold or use anything. So we'll go ahead and do claim reward, get all the pork chops, 3 more bottles, get that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and just smelt out the rest of these. 71%. If I shrink this, just get 96, so it restores like 24. Put this in here. Now we probably get away with cutting this down and just start using some jungle wood to make some charcoal. I think that seems to be our best bet. Oh, nice. But I'd have to step up 1 more block. Then put the jungle sapling. Like I said, there's a lot of food in this mod pack. It's like they want you to survive by making all this yourself. And normally, a lot of the other playthroughs I started out needed some berry bushes, and those are very efficient because as soon as you can leave, you'll So it's just a lot of cheap, efficient food that you can get. Let's go ahead, put 1 in, get 1 charcoal, and then we can get 8 more charcoal out of these 8. Best way to do that. In this group, that's good. Let's see, what are we coming up on? I didn't even think about recording the timer. Alright, I think we will call that for now for the first episode. So, right now, we'll stop the recording and we'll pick off next time. Hopefully we'll aim at doing like 15 or 20-minute episodes just so that we can do a lot of stuff incrementally without dying. Soon enough we'll get up there and harvest some of that slime. Hopefully we can get down further and not run into many silverfish at all. Thanks, M1 Jordan, for that. And yeah, so I will see you all next time. Alright?